Hello, this is Franche. I like that name. My mom gave it to me. It means a woman who enjoys life. But you also know me by my first name, which is Tina. Tonight I want to talk to you about some essential oils that date back to use as their herbal remedies all the way back to the Middle Ages and during the Bubonic Plague. Okay? It is still labeled as the most fatal pandemic that the world has ever seen. They know that they can prove that there's over 200 million people that died. It had a death rate of 60% of people that got the plague died from the plague. That's huge, okay? But there's an interesting story about how it entered into Europe. So there were trade going on between, the Black Sea and Near East, Far East, China, Egypt, India, Persia, Syria, okay? And so this armada of 12 ships sailed from the Black Sea carrying goods. And unbeknownst to Europe, this pestilence was already prevalent in those areas. I don't know the numbers exactly off the top of my head, but this armada of 12 ships, when it landed in the port at Sicily, I guess there was some sort of inspection, or I don't really know, but somebody went on board and found that 80% of the people were dead, and the 20% that were still alive were barely alive and covered with bubonic plague things, okay? So they were ordered to go back out to sea, but it was too late. You got to understand, they're emptying their sewer into the bay. The rats would swim ashore from the ship. The person that went on and reported that all 12 of these ships had 80% dead people brought it right back into Europe, okay? It's interesting to me that right now as it sits, COVID deaths, the amount of cases that we can prove in the world is 761 million, and that's by the World Health Organization numbers as of today, okay? But to get back to the plague, it's really interesting. There were those people and the doctors there were people called thieves that would go in and they would wrap a poultice around their face and they would steal things from the people that are dead or the people that were about to die. But also the doctors wore this get-up. I'm sure you've seen it before. But what's of note here is the doctors examined the patients using social distancing, as we would call it now. What's inside of this bird beak is a poultice that helped to clear the air and kill microbes. All they knew was the dried herbs, the flower, spices, and camphor seemed to help, and sure enough, it did. Okay, and there is a paper, if you're interested in looking at it, on the National Institute of Health's website. It's called Pandemics and Traditional Plant-Based Remedies, a Historical Review. And it details the poultices that were used during the bubonic plague, including garlic, lavender, chamomile, angelica, camphor, cloves, garlic, marjoram, and sage. So when Gary Young first started Young Living, the very first thing he did was come up with the proprietary blend of Thieves. Now, Thieves has in it clove, lemon, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, and rosemary, okay? So I want to go over with you. You don't have to pay a lot of money to get this stuff, okay? It's really, really not expensive at all. You can buy this. It's got 10 packs of Thieves in it for less than $20. You can buy the dental floss, which I use twice a day, for $5. There's cough drops, there's mouthwash, all kinds of things. But I'm not here to sell you products, okay? I'm here to educate you as to what those oils have done in the past and what they do now, and the scientific basis of what we know. Now, also, if you look back here, I have books about the American Indian healing arts, the secrets of Native American herbal healing, the healing oils of the Bible, the herbal apothecary, and the essential oils pocket reference. I also have this Hildegard of Bingen book, and I have her book on remedies, but I don't know where it is right this minute, but this is one of the books of hers that is still in print with our beautiful drawings and engravings. All right, I hope this was helpful. If you want to find out more, just private message me. Thanks. Have a good night. Bye.